On April 28th, the day of mourning, we participate in ceremonies around the province with co-workers, friends and family to remember those who have been injured or lost their lives in the workplace. This year we are dealing with a unique situation. COVID-19 has forced all of us to step back and make different arrangements for the day of mourning ceremonies as we still honor and commemorate this day. I ask that you individually take time to remember those who have been injured or have lost their lives on the job. We should take time to reflect on situations that could have been prevented and recommit to ourselves, our family and friends that we will do our part to work safely. In 1983, at the QP National Convention, a resolution was passed recognizing an annual day of remembrance. A year later, the Canadian Labour Congress passed a resolution at its annual convention. In December 1990, Canadian Parliament passed the Workers' Mourning Day Act, making April 28, 1991, the first official day of mourning. Today, the day of mourning has since spread to more than 100 countries around the world. In our workplaces, the demographics have changed. We have fast-paced lifestyles, and we are constantly juggling the high pressures of our workplace and society. The most recent stats from the Workers' Compensation Board of Canada tell us that in 2018, 1,027 workplace fatalities were recorded in Canada, an increase of 76 from the previous year. Among these deaths were 27 young workers, aged 15 to 24. Add to these fatalities, there were 264,438 accepted claims for lost time due to work-related injury or disease, including 33,058 from workers aged 15 to 24. Given the fact that these statistics only include what is reported and accepted by the various compensation boards across Canada, there is no doubt that the total number of workers impacted is far greater than we know. In order to prevent these workplace tragedies, we must ensure the knowledge is transferred to workers through effective training methods so that work is being performed in the safest manner possible. We all need to do our part when the work direction is unsafe. This means saying no to a bad plan and then working together to put a safe work plan in place. OSHA sets out the rights and duties of workers, supervisors, and employers when it comes to keeping workplaces safe and healthy. Remember, you have the right to know about hazards in your workplace and to be trained in how to protect yourself from harm. You have the right to refuse unsafe work. This includes situations where you believe you're in danger due to workplace violence. Your employer cannot fire you or discipline you for refusing unsafe work or for asking them to address a health and safety issue. Remember, you are not alone. The PWU Health and Safety staff officers and your local joint health and safety members will be with you every step of the way. In these challenging times, we need to focus on mental health as a top priority. Mental illness will directly or indirectly most likely affect all Canadians at some point during their lifetime. In any given year, 1 in 5 Canadians will personally experience a mental health problem or illness. It is critical that we be aware of the difficulties that our brothers and sisters may be facing. We need to ensure that we commit to supporting each other during these trying times. Today, we remember those who died, were injured, or made ill from their work. We commit to protecting workers and preventing further workplace tragedies. No one person can do it alone. Everyone plays an essential role when it comes to making our workplaces safe. Let's all work together to build a safer province in our time and to protect the generations that will follow. I ask that you please think about the frontline workers and our members that are in the path of this pandemic and continue to perform essential work. The work they do is critical for hospitals and grocery stores to remain open for the people of Ontario. Never before have we been more concerned for their health and safety. We fight for the living in these times while we pause and take a moment of silence to remember and honor those lives lost or injured due to workplace tragedies. Stay healthy and stay safe.